got the doctor in front of your name.
I know we were talking earlier. You were saying like there are times where you let the spirit take over and you like, I'm
Mhm.
playing chords I never even played before.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? It's like I can vividly remember being in a church service because before I started singing I was just playing. I used to play like at all the churches in my hometown. I used to back my mom up behind the keys and stuff.
okay.
Yeah, so I remember a time when I was learning how to play and there was this one service. I'm just like, yo, I'm going crazy. I'm like, yo, what's happening right now? I don't even know these chords. You know what I'm saying? It was a very spiritual moment for myself, you know. I felt like, you know, as supernatural as the anointing is, man, that's really what it was. It
Yeah.
just kind of some way, somehow just happened. Supernatural moment.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's so
Yeah.
fascinating. That's so fascinating.
Flowing in the spirit, man. It's
It's
different. You know
different.
what I'm saying? If you're not tapped, you don't know, but
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's different.
But okay, so
Mhm,
flowing in the spirit, you have to be tapped. I know a lot of people who feel as though music is
mhm,
different right now,
mhm.
right? It doesn't have that same flow that you're describing. And
Yeah,
Jermaine Dupri made a bold statement and said that music sounds different because we don't have kids who grew up in church like that anymore. And I
yeah.
wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I agree, because it's all about the vibe now. It's the vibe and it's a vibe and all that shit. And I feel like labels and startup companies and music distribution companies kind of focus on virality, on
Mm,
what's going viral at the moment, and we forgot about artist development, and we
yes.
forgot about, you know, the artists that really stand for something, where when I see an artist now, or I write, so I get asked to work with a lot of artists, and sometimes I work with the artists and I'll be like, yo, what means something to you? I'm just like,
Yeah.
well, what's on your heart?
Yeah.
And you find in that process that a lot of them just, you can knock on their head, is just empty. You know what I'm saying? And I
Mm-hmm.
and it's and going back to your to Jermaine Dupri's statement, and I've been saying this so long, kids growing up in church, man, it's just different. Church culture, especially black church culture, it's
Yes.
different, man. Soul come from
Yes.
survival, so you can't fake this stuff. It's real. This from your ancestors, you know what I'm saying? Negro spiritual, you know what I'm saying?
It's African. Like it's
It's
literally in our ancestry.
it's in our
Like,
DNA. It's in
yes.
our DNA, you know what I'm saying? You cannot fake the soul, man. And I
Nah.
feel like when you're raised in church, you're able to tap into that. You're
Yes.
able to tap into the spirit, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that little effect right there is what differentiate a Fantasia show, a Jasmine Sullivan show from a lot of these modern day artists.
A Duran Bernard show.
You feel what I'm saying?
Like,
A Tank show, because these all church kids.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? I literally went to Roots Picnic, man, and I was just shaking my head watching Fantasia perform. I'm just like,
That
I'm
she
like, yo,
gives church, like,
yo, I'm just like, yo, this is ridiculous, man. I here just singing down and just able
yes.
to captivate the crowd, man. We got to have art. Once again, I feel like church was the first artist developing. We got to get
Yep.
kids going back, man, to tapping into the spirit. They got their crystals and their rocks and shit now. We got
Mm. Yeah, come
throw them
on.
rock.
You about to step on somebody's toe.
You know, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I
Nah.
just gotta keep it real. I'm a little
Nah.
old school traditional church.
Come
You
on.
know, I'm not really conformed to a lot of the new stuff. I
Yeah.
keep certain things traditional, and as it relates to my spirituality, I'm very
Mhm.
traditional. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can relate to that. And
Yeah.
I love that you said like there's a difference between going to somebody else's show versus these people who grew up in church. You're gonna see them move the crowd. You're gonna see them take their shoes
Mhm.
off, throw a towel in the like these
You
are
know what I'm
things that
saying?
like we do that in the black church.
Come on. Come on.
Like,
What I said earlier is church and B, R&B worship.
come on. Okay, okay. But I said you gotta coin that though. Like you have to put
Yeah,
church and
church
be
and
on a
B.
t-shirt.
You know what's crazy? I know Camper. So
Yes,
me and Camper about to do a joint project, and I think we're gonna name that joint Church and B.
as y'all should. As y'all should. Like, listen,
Yo.
Y'all
Church kids.
remind me of each other. The way y'all like talk about the
That's my
anointing and
brother,
how it
man.
influences. Yeah, he's dope. Like
Yeah,
so dope.
because the thing is, we can, I could do my thing. I ain't gonna lie, I can have a little drink, but when it comes to the word and spirit,
Mhm.
it's just always my passion and love for God, bro. It's just
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Jesus Christ,
Jesus
man. Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
Put the doctor in front of your name.